30-some years, looking at myself in the same dirty mirror. So it ain't like I don't comprehend. Open that bottle and swallow that friend. No crime to take a little too much. Got time to drink away a few months. Got a little cocaine habit, but he says he only does it if somebody else has it. Do that shit, lady. She went vegetarian for the baby. Third trimester, see the kid kick. She showed me outside when she gave me a cigarette. Shit, there's no way to measure it. Not every pony grows up to be a Pegasus. You gotta let people be hypocrites. Count your blessings and mind your business. Stuck with yourself like the rest of us. Dirt gets done and then we back to dust. Running in place, sun in my face. Let me fly away, heaven won't wait. Stuck with yourself like the rest of us. Dirt gets done and then we back to dust. Running in place, sun in my face. Let me fly away, heaven won't wait. Heaven won't wait. Let me fly away, getting nowhere every day. Heaven won't wait. Let me fly away, getting nowhere every day. Just trying to keep my mind on work. It's like that's the only way to love this life on earth. It's like everyone takes number one in the race, cause we all keep running in place. Yeah, kitty, can't train that fox. Must be drinking that name brand scotch. All of us cut from the same damn cloth. Some of us never cut the price tags off. She ended up on a pole with her heels pointing at a Jesus she used to know. Stripped her down to her naked body. We made her drown in a lake full of patriarchy. In between the pride and the misery, with the infinite supply of sympathy, are these invisible walls that hold me like this goldfish bowl is the whole sea. Stuck with yourself like the rest of us. Dirt gets done and then we back to dust. Running in place, sun in my face. Let me fly away, heaven won't wait. Stuck with yourself like the rest of us. Dirt gets done and then we back to dust. Running in place, sun in my face. Let me fly away, heaven won't wait. Heaven won't wait. Let me fly away, getting nowhere every day. Heaven won't wait. Let me fly away, getting nowhere every day. Guy with a rock star life, but he still don't fly, so he's mad at the sky. He sits me down, he kicks his wisdom. He's been around, I give him a listen. Seems like he's got a lot of complaints about how nowadays things ain't the same. Nah, used to play some faith in the basement, a toast for the sky and those kids that he came with. Cause they all on the same shit based on cut down placement. Uptown, stay strong, don't ever do a dance with the devil now. That smile is a sign that you're selling now. Judgment, gossip, ethics, let's just exploit all this excess. You can feel how he feels to walk around town looking down from them tall heels. And who needs fame or fortune when you get the same love that the fame is snorting? Future, so afraid of yours that you strayed from the course and you came up short. Believe he would have more credibility if he wasn't just another drunk pill junkie. It's obvious to me that he's still hungry for the superstars, a little bad lucky. Go ahead and get mad at God, point your fingers at your dad and at Santa Claus. Listen, all of y'all, it's a sabotage. Wouldn't look so bad with the bandage off. It goes 1 for the bar tab, 2 for the shine. Let's go to your car and do another line. Barely trust them, they're all puppets. Love is nothing, scared of success. 1 for the bass, 2 for the drums. Last call, gon' take whatever comes. Barely trust them, they're all puppets. Love is nothing, scared of success. How you used to be great. I can't hate on how you choose to relate. but I know that you had the potential. I understand why you wanted to let go. A lot of pressure in the middle of those shoulders, and we ain't getting nothing but older. Ain't nothing changed but the day we run from, but nobody knows it better than you, huh? One for the bar tab, two for the shine. Go to your car, knew another line. Barely trust them, they're all puppets. Love is nothing, scared of success. One for the bass, two for the drums. Last call, gon' take whatever comes. Barely trust them, they're all puppets. Love is nothing, scared of success. One for the bar tab, two for the shine. Skirt in your car, knew another line. Barely trust them, they're all puppets. Love is nothing, scared of success. One for the bass, two for the drums. Last call, gon' take whatever comes. Barely trust them, they're all puppets. Love is nothing, scared of success. Those tricks and hoes, from the 5-star rooms down to Skid Row. Whether you answer phones or dance on poles, big money escort or broke on a stroll, he don't care about your stats or background. He ain't picky once he puts his Mac down. Make you suck it all the way to the ass now, cause all of y'all heifers are cash cows. And at first it was just a little thing, had no idea that he was fucking with your brains. When he was around, you seemed mature. He helped you calm down and feel secure. Sure, we go get him when they still just kids. Give them some gifts, get on their lips before they even get a chance to get hip. Skinny pimp, turn a John to a trick real quick. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day, but won't never get away from skinny white pimp. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day, but won't never get away from skinny white pimp. I know it feel like you can't live without him, and you're still too embarrassed to tell your parents about him. It's kinda crazy how he's on your mouth every time you need a little bit of help you out. You ain't no kitten gon' play that shark, shake you down, make his mark, take you down, break your heart, and don't give a damn for anything that came apart. Some try anything to leave him, seen some even put themselves in treatment. Some get away, but still gotta keep looking over their shoulder forever. That ain't freedom. Take his tax, makes you love it. Same old trap, but ain't you above it? He'll beat your ass in public. Now suck that skinny white pimp dick, suck it. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day, but won't never get away from skinny white pimp. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day, but won't never get away from skinny white pimp. First thing you wake up to, your pimp. Don't forget to pay up to your pimp. Get that money, give it here. He'll keep a bitch in that stable for 50 years. He ain't scared of the law or the cops. Got him paid off, some kind of trade-off. Gonna stay in the pocket as long as the money stay long. Open hands stay strong. It's like you don't know or care. He's right there in your clothes and hair. You know to let him in your home. I can smell his breath on this microphone. Your lips taste like his dick. I can always tell when he's been in your whip. You just one of a million trip. Now take your ass outside and go talk to your pimp. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day, but won't never get away from skinny white pimp. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day, but won't never get away from skinny white pimp. Hey baby, I need to change. On top of that, I need to keep the change. Motherfuckers put a filter on my brain. All the cigarettes of the world get together and sing. Fly trick, light it. Gon' pay all day. a heart condition. So as a kid she had to adapt to smarter living. Not much room to rebel because of health. No drugs, no booze, just kiss and tell. Well known on the scene, jailbait queen. Had the first baby, barely 18. Father of the child was after one thing. When the daughter came, the dad was unseen. It don't matter, he ain't got a job, so she had to go to work and leave the baby with her mom. Second shift till the neck is stiff, but she worked it and built her own nest to live. Soon after that, baby's daddy / lazy bum with no cash. He wanna come over and crash. He wanna play his part, so she let him move into that garden level apartment. She knew better, she did it anyways. Explain better when you're trying to see some better days. The sun's up, catch those rays. Butterflies now, who's got chase? But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. 2 years later, 2 months pregnant. Same daddy, same broke ass situation. This time the doc said her heart might break. Praise God that the job got her health benefits straight. She believes in the right to choice, but she loves baby girl and she wants a boy. Makes more nowadays on the day shift. Balance that with night classes. Take some time and space and make it all fit. The apartment they now live in is overcrowded. Raised her voice and made her point. Told that boy, go get employed. He put on his best shirt, said he wasn't coming back till he gets work. She knew what that part meant, so she swept every piece out that apartment. Peace out, keep out, take the scenic route. Rather only have to feed 3 mouths. She adapts to everything now, and nobody asks what she dreams about. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. Little girl was the first reason to breathe, and a little man was the first man she believed in. She gotta live right and do right by self. She do for self, she don't want your help. Afraid of being alone, but fear ain't enough to knock her off of that stone. Gonna make that home her home, with or without a man that she can call her own. Big boss at work is anxious, continues to hand her the wrong advances. She passes the test, she knew the answers. Quit the job to go take a chance with life. This is life, we all strain while we pray for dollars and we work for change. It's all the same, we all struggle. Sometimes you gotta say fuck you. When you smile and she doesn't return it, give her room, man, don't disturb it. If it makes it hurt less to curse and fight, go ahead and hate the world, girl, you earned the right. Now, but she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. Waiting for that little hurricane to pull your torso in the water. Don't run, just drips like rain. Still trips like a painkiller, drips to the veins. Fill it up with a bag of that happy stuff. Cause the way she runs out, you can tell she ain't had enough. Good times goddess, my goodness. Scar fingernail polish, autopilot footprints. With a smile that's stitched to the fabric of bedtime tales that keep them kids out of the attic. The mouth of madness, loud and manic. The motive of the bird holding south on the atlas. Picture a hole, put your hero in. Envision the goal, now zero in. Been watching your night train track for the last few stops with no desire to hop it. How did we end up in your apartment? Pocket full of gossip says this ain't smart. When it's all said and done, can't hit restart. But I'll be damned if I don't wanna kiss you hard. Shoulda known better not to fuck with you. Ain't got nothing but too much to lose. Lost in the rush, don't know what to do. That drug got you like I want you. Shoulda known better not to fuck with you. Ain't got nothing but too much to lose. Lost in the rush, don't know what to do. That drug got you like I want you. I've got a restraining order against Satan's daughter, and I keep it at the bottom of this Jameson and water. And when we get there, you can sit there and stare from behind your mascara and your thick hair. I'm aware of that pain you harbor, the same that gave game to the names you martyr. Apart from the details of substance and whatnot, I fucks with that hunger of love, pistol, gut rot, bloodshot. Give me one shot, my shot. Propped up on enough talk to make the time stop. The lines of chalk that Benjamin Mike Cop killed the illustrations on them neighborhood sidewalks. Then all of a sudden she got silent. Pupils like marbles hide behind eyelids. Getaway sticks go limp in whole place. That fucked up smile sucked up most her face. Truly beauty, the scene serene, and each criticism becomes redeemed. Swallow my words, no more judgment is through. Cause you look like what I feel like when I'm with you. Shoulda known better not to fuck with you. Ain't got nothing but too much to lose. Lost in the rush, don't know what to do. That drug got you like I want you. Shoulda known better not to fuck with you. Ain't got nothing but too much to lose. Lost in the rush, don't know what to do. That drug got you like I want you. Another night feel like the worst one. You didn't even count your tips yet, but you can tell that it ain't no big step. I don't see why you so nice. The customers are all fucks and lowlifes. But don't fight, just keep the lips stiff and get that money, it's the weekend shift. But why they all gotta be freaks? Wish they would just eat and leave, and keep their eyes to themselves. Already insecure, don't need any help. And you can blame the pride that makes you hold your anger inside, but deep down, you wanna curse them all. Fuck off, asshole, jerk off, dirtball. You love the people that love you. You hear the music, they move to. You give your all to the fall through. But you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. You love the people that love you. You hear the music, they move to. You give your all to the fall through. But you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know you. Nah, attitude check, you still show up, you haven't quit yet. And even when you're meek and sweet, they still treat you like a piece of meat. Outrageous, each day this clock tick-tock and you still a waitress, trying to pay them student loans and the lights and the phone and the food and the home. And you ain't quite broke, but you couldn't afford that place on your own. Got a roommate to split the rent with, and now you never feel independent, and everything seems so hollow. Cause after work, where'd that smile go? Better bring it back tomorrow. Now pick up the pace and you might make door close. Perfect, last call then some. Flirting, sexual tension, surfing through them men, cause they all searching for that bent one. But just one to bend, and you look like you could be my friend. With a smile like that, I gotta flirt. Girl, you look like you just got off work. You love the people that love you. You hear the music, they move to. You give your all to the fall through. But you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. You love the people that love you. You hear the music, they move to. You give your all to the fall through. But you don't color paint gonna cover the stains. The pictures on the wall will all remain. And even though he's home now, sound and safe, surrounded by the faces that he places faith. The images visit from the past he witnessed. Can't stay away from the memory. Sticks with each detail, embedded in stone, like he chisels those convictions into his bones. The progress stops and pauses, spits and sputters like the basement faucet, and it's obvious he's lost in his regrets. You can smell it on his breath. Ain't no color paint gonna cover the stains, but now the alcohol is gonna mother the pain. Tuck it away, no complaints, just laying on his back, on his backyard under the rain. Take tomorrow, but doesn't know how though. For every swallow, there's another to follow. He weaves his way throughout the story, looking for a new missing piece or a door key. Spirits used to be for celebration, but now they just take them away from the hell that's waiting. Re-up until it's 3 sheets up and pick a place for the skeletons to meet up. Ain't no color paint gonna cover the stains, but if the oxygen escapes, it'll smother the flames. No introduction, doesn't speak his own name. Gonna beat them demons at their own game. The sunset rides to the end slow, same song echoing outside of the window. You can't grow if the skin don't fit you. Sometimes you gotta get low just to get through. No inspiration left to do your best when nobody hates you more than your reflection. Suffer the shame until it stuffs the drain. He's got 2 hands and a bucket of paint, come on. Unfamiliar ceiling. Still got your jeans on but you're topless. Headache and the stomach feels nauseous. Grab your shirt off the bedroom floor and try to recollect the night before. How'd you get from the bar to this mattress? And when you got here, then what happened? And where's the who that lives here in this house? Wanna figure out how'd you get here, but the thought got cut by nature. Find the bathroom, the gut got anger. Here it comes, can't avoid it. Ain't the first time throwing up in a strange toilet. Anyone else would leave, but you crawl back to the bed and fell back asleep. All we need is speakers, come and party with us. Take care of you when you're passed out, right there with you in your glass house. All we need is speakers, come and party with us. Take care of you when you're passed out, right there with you in your glass house. Woke up all alone with no friends, but you had to throw up again. Choke up the tears and the spit, grab some tissue to wipe off your lips. And everything still spins, and then the chills begin, and then the God please kill me right now hits, and you still don't know whose house this is. In between leftover dry heaps, you try to check out your timepiece, and you should call your job, but first gotta turn this hangover off. You dream that it's just a dream until the phone in your pocket starts to scream. Shut it down, don't wanna hear a sound. Heavy is the head that wears that crown. Now all we need is speakers, come and party with us. Take care of you when you're passed out, right there with you in your glass house. All we need is speakers, come and party with us. Take care of you when you're passed out, right there with you in your glass house. Hangover ain't a strong enough word, it don't describe what just occurred. Looking at a phone full of missed calls, probably all the people that you pissed off. everything seems so sour. So you force yourself into the shower. Standing up brings out the stars, and the whole bathroom smells just like a dive bar. Can't do it, better sit and let the tub be the catcher's mitt. Lay down, face down. Thank God whoever lives here ain't around. Now what you need is silence, and you don't want no one to see you like this. Maybe you don't recognize it, but this is your home, this is where your life lives. All we need is speakers, come and party with us. Take care of you when you're passed out, right there with you in your glass house. All we need is speakers, come and party with us. Take care of you when you're passed out, right there with you in your glass house. I thought I saw you yesterday, but I didn't stop, cause you was walking the opposite way. I guess I could've shouted out your name, but even if it was you, I don't know what I would say. We could sit and reminisce about the old school, maybe share a cigarette because we both fools. Chop it up and compare perspectives, life, love, stress and setbacks. Yeah, so you could tell me how hard you had it, and you could show me all the scars to back it. And we can analyze each complaint, break it down and explain these mistakes I make. I like to tangle up the strings of the puppetry, but you knew me back when I was a younger me. You've seen Sean in all types of light, and I've been meaning to ask you if I'm doing alright. Yesterday, was that you? Looked just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? Yesterday, was that you? Looked just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? I'm shook, I know, I pushed when I should've pulled. Took it all back if I could, I put that on my soul. And I would make a top-notch good listener if you could block off a little time out to give it here. Since we went our separate paths, I've hit a couple of snags that remind me of the past. I can't front, I'm having a blast, but damned if I ain't afraid of how long it's gonna last. Sitting here wishing we could kick it. Give me your opinions, I do miss the criticisms. I didn't mean to be distant, make a visit. I wait up and keep the coffee brewing in the kitchen. But who am I joking with? There's no way that you and I will ever get to reopen it. It doesn't matter, this is more than love. And maybe if I'm lucky, get to see you out the corner of yesterday. Was that you? Looked just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? Yesterday, was that you? Looked just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? And when you left, I didn't see it coming. I guess I slept, it ain't like you was running. You crept out the front door slow, and I was so self-absorbed I didn't even know. And by the time I looked up, it was booked up. Put it all behind you, the bad and the good stuff. A whole house full of dreams and steps. I think you'd be impressed with the pieces I kept. You disappeared, but the history is still here. That's why I try not to cry over spilled beer. I can't even get mad that you're gone. Leaving me was probably the best thing you ever taught me. I'm sorry, it's official. I was a fistful, I didn't keep it simple. Chip on the shoulder, anger in my veins has so much hatred. Now it brings me shame. Never thought about the world without you, and I promise that I'll never say another bad word about you. I thought I saw you yesterday, but I know it wasn't you, cause you passed away, Dad. Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? these warehouse wages kill the ends. Introduction, man, I should've schooled it up when I was younger. Should've stuck to plan. Always had the dreams of being more self-assertive. And my kid's a teenager, now he needs the health insurance. So break my body, break my soul down. Just another zombie walking blindly through your ghost town. Pull up to the bar, to politic and tap the power. Ain't nobody really all that jolly at your happy hour. But I don't wanna go home yet, so I'ma talk to my cigarette and that television set. It doesn't matter what brand or station, anything to take away from the current situation. No overtime pay, no holiday, months behind on everything but the lottery. Winter around the corner, guaranteeing that my car dies. Wifey having trouble trying to juggle both the part-times. My cup ain't close to filled up, we trying to build up so we can have enough. And when I finally get the color, won't be nothing left to paint on. A friend of mine tried to kill himself to the same song. My better half is mad at making magic out of canned goods. My tax bracket status got a question in my manhood. My shorty got caught smoking weed at a concert, and if I smack him, everybody treats me like a monster. My neighbors ain't doing much better, and we make it competition instead of sticking together. Can't save no nest egg. In fact, this nest is rented. In fact, that rent is late. Wait, the money ain't here, the raise ain't coming. Just me and my son and that crazy woman and those bartenders. This whole fucking country got everybody swallowing that lunch meat. Maybe we could speed up the process. Kill me in my 30s in the name of progress. Put me in the dirt and then change the topic. Sometimes seems like the only way to stop it. Contemplate my departure date. Doesn't take a lot to get a lot of us to talk this way. Take a shot at me, that's all I'm obligated for. Apparently my only guarantee is a walk away. In life is a life worth dying for. 'Cause death don't wait for no one. It's sitting on your front door. The only guarantee in life is a life worth dying for. 'Cause death don't wait for no one. It's sitting on your front door. Child in the mirror was homely, so we learned early on how to switch into low key. Little person, observant and accurate, grew the skills to argue and the passion to back it with. Kick over the blocks just to rebuild them, 'cause mom and pop used to pop. Sound familiar? Daddy had to leave, but mama kept hurting, so he stepped up to help be an anchor and a burden. And right around the same time, he started noticing girls, but they wouldn't pay him any mind. And if they ever did, he got nervous. You should have seen him practice on his hand for his first kiss. Even though he was too young to hunt and gather, hungry puppy had to learn how to front and swagger. It didn't matter, it was all self-esteem. At 16, you only needed one on your team. And mom and dad was never getting back together, so he was on some baby, we gon' make it last forever. Basically married, right right out of high school. 5 years of getting high and fighting at a drive-thru. And when he hit 21, they made a son. But on his 22nd birthday, their relationship was done. Now he's got a best friend instead of a wife, but he feels like he stole the best years of her life. After that, it was one codependent to the next. A lot of love, a lot of hate, and a little bit of great sex. Self-learning in between the self-loathing. Strangled in a cycle, can't feel yourself choking. Some of them would overlap, some of them would double back. None of them deserve to be exposed to all the trouble that he posed. Strike one, not even out of fear. He don't even do rough sex. You bite him and he's out of here. Make no mistake, he puts the man in manipulate. And he's attracted to the women that reciprocate. Y'all can kick karma till it's getting late. Until mama's little drama is the topic of the big debate. And nowadays the confidence is off the page, cause women are attracted to that clown on the stage. He's only in town for a handful of hours, but Rapunzel wanna come down and dance in the flowers. Wanna make a smile, wanna make a laugh, wanna make up for the mistakes in the past. Wanna act like he doesn't know better. If payback's a bitch, she'll be in debt forever. Insecure, impatient, temporary gratification, self-validation. That's what it's made of, it's all true, and it's the only reason that he's even talking to you. You can try to fix my broken wings, you can know all the words of the songs I sing, but you don't need to know what's wrong with me, unless you think you're gonna come home with me. You can try to fix my broken wings, you can know all the words of the songs I sing, but you don't need to know what's wrong with me, unless you think you're gonna come home with me. Come here. You can try to fix my broken wings, you can know all the words of the songs I sing, but you don't need to know what's wrong with me, unless you think you're gonna come home with me. You can try to fix my broken wings, you can know all the words of the songs I sing, but you don't need to know what's wrong with me, unless you think you're gonna come home with me. Wasn't perfect, but he always did his best to try to get under the surface. Not a saint, not a serpent, he just wanted everyone to be impressed with him as a person. So when she came along with the sunbeam, self-esteem stopped making nothing out of some things. Leaving the scene was unseen, I mean, it was the first time he ever felt the need to keep the gun clean. Do the math, he knew he had to choose a path. Gotta get that girl, gotta make her laugh, gotta shake the past and move forwards, gotta make this last, it feels gorgeous. But she had a lover in the Midwest, never figured out how to get him off a thick chest. Just like that, everything is gone. He didn't wanna, but he had to learn the words so he could sing along. Everything is all I have to give you, and I'm afraid it ain't enough. And you're not so young that you believe me, just because I say it's love. And even if they come to steal you tomorrow, I'll know my smile was yours. Go ahead and chase your dreams and your freedom. Run, run, wild, wild horses. You can't tame these horses. You can't tame these horses. No, you can't tame these horses. You can't tame these horses. Sometimes it can be so nice, right? Sometimes she feel herself turn into the wife type. And when it's dark, sometimes he's the nightlight. But most of the time she doesn't even feel lifelike. She got a man, but he thinks he's a star, and it feels like she has to compete with the bar. She keeps up her guard, but it seems so hard. Mama never told her she would see those scars. Every night he's out doing who knows whom, while she cries along like a new show tune. Last call passed, is he coming home soon, or is he gonna run away with the dish and the spoon? She'll realize she don't want that clown. Leave those shoes at the lost and found. He won't catch on until she's not around, after somebody else already locked that down. We sing, everything is all I have to give you, and I'm afraid it ain't enough. And you're not so young that you believe me, just because I say it's love. And even if they come to steal you tomorrow, I'll know my smile was yours. Go ahead and chase your dreams and your freedom. Run, run, wild, wild horses. You can't tame these horses. You can't tame these horses. No, you can't tame these horses. You can't tame these horses. He didn't want her to see him leave, and he couldn't keep sitting there watching her sleep, cause he knows if he hangs out for a few hours, he'll dig another hole trying to plant some new flowers. But the sun don't shine under the table. He's trying to hold his life together with staples. No investment cause he's incapable, and he's on the outro of being labeled available. The word on the street is his girl's coming back home. No more alone, no more sad poems, no after bar calls to the cell phone. It's time to walk a new path and grow a backbone. Shoved into the big book of just friends, wondering how he would look as a husband, and every one of them he ever allowed to love him. Now watch him from the crowd, trying to be proud of him. They say everything is all I have to give you, and I'm afraid it ain't enough. And you're not so young that you believe me, just because I say it's love. And even if they come to steal you tomorrow, I know my smile was yours. Go ahead and chase your dreams and your freedom. Run, run, wild, wild horses. You can't tame these horses. You can't tame these horses. No, you can't tame these horses. You can't tame these horses. To make a difference, be understood, right? Wanted to go the distance, wanted to live that good life. Put some work on that wood, jumped and took flight. Left his hand writing in that book what that looked like. Happy mess is the reach, touch and manifest it. Caught between respect your mama and them battle weapons. Lost your adolescence at them intersections. Spread them wings and you're gonna need some landing lessons. The sun is gonna burn them feathers. Lost track of time trying to ride the bender. Used to have an agenda, but really why remember doesn't matter when your head's in a bottle somewhere in Tribeca. Or maybe you sedated up in Silver Lake, cheating fate, first rate, feeling great, trying to turn a first date into a friendly game of kill the snake. Can't wait to get her face against the pillowcase. Progress that came with a cost. Rejoice for the rain that'll wash. Multiple choice, you can stay on that course. So grab it by the arms and break them off. The wheels are stopped, done, so let me off. Deal the cards, but already lost. Kill me now just to get applause. Steal the shot, run, and set it off. I feel and I fear and I want and I can't break away. Feel and I fear and I want and I can't break away. If they buy it for you, how you not gonna drink it? If they fry it for you, how you not gonna eat it? If they throw it at you, how you not gonna hold it? Touch it, taste it, love it, and fuck with it a moment. Every city's the same scene, gangrene, vampires looking at your veins, fangs craving, interchangeable hair, similar name jeans, foe may take charge and late start playthings. It ain't harder to tell, they rebel to celebrate the day their martyr had fell. Now meet them at the bar cause it's part of the cell. Felt at peace, leaving pieces of his heart at hotels. Stepped in with his next new best friend, on the bed's edge loading up the weapon. Trying to win big or medicine, I pull the bedspread back and pop that essence. The wheels are stopped, done, so let me off. Deal the cards, but already lost. Kill me now just to get applause. Steal the shot, run, and set it off. I feel and I fear and I want and I can't break away. Feel and I fear and I want and I can't break away. A city full of people, and my favorite is that waitress. And she treats me like some type of common vagrant. I see her every day, but there's nothing to say unless I decide to step inside of that cafe. I only get to sit if I buy something to eat. Otherwise, it's best to keep my feet moving down that street. And goddamn, she's a hard bitch. She talks at me like I'm the bad dog that got into the garbage. Yeah, I know that the toilet is for customers. You ain't gotta tangle up the strings that make this puppet work. It doesn't have to be a game of patty cake, but it ain't like you don't know I sleep in that alleyway. And by the way, I can see it in your eyes. You're angry with your life, not a stranger to the fight. I bet you hate every man that you date, and you're probably addicted to all types of escape. You take it out on me that you're all alone when you know you got your own closet full of hollow bones. Watch the tone when you speak to old folks. I'm grown, just trying to get out of this Minnesota cold. Look, lady, I'm homeless, I'm crazy. I'm so hopeless, I'm suicidal daily. If you and I can't coexist, let's fake it, cause I ain't got the energy it takes for this relationship. I'm waiting for a city bus to flatten me and transport me to the ever after happily. Maybe reincarnate and with luck come back to earth as a cockroach in your tip cup. She said she's had it up to here, she's gonna call authorities if I don't disappear. I love her threats, it rejuvenates my breath. I give her stress for the reaction that it gets. I got a pocket full of panhandled money on a cup of bad coffee and a stale honey bun. In front of everyone she calls me bum, but she notices my absence on them afternoons I don't come. So here I am, thorn in a hip, holding down the corner table all morning with some corn chips. Ignoring the insults and evil eyes, I feed off of them. I wonder when she'll realize that she's the only reason I visit, the only woman in my world that acknowledges my existence. And if my ship ever comes, I'll miss it, because I'm getting old and I ain't got much left to give it. So there it is, and I have to live with it. I had the chance to make a difference, but I didn't. In the cafe bathroom, drinking free tap water, thinking, damn, I should have been a better father to my daughter. Yesterday, the same one as last week. Surrounded by her favorite favorites, Elmo, Barbie, her purple baby blanket, and that little matchbox. It looks just like Dad's car. It's fast on the leather, pretends it's NASCAR. It jumps over Elmo, cause it can fly that far. With Daddy in the front seat, frontin' like a rap star. And girl, oh girl, Daddy's the greatest. He knows the words to everything on the radio playlist. He fakes the accent, even makes all the faces. And when he raises his voice, it makes her feel like he's famous. Yeah, Papa got his lean on a mean one. Weaving down Lake Street, trying to get a scene on. Stopping the whip to say something out the window, bobbing his head to the beat on the radio. Good Daddy won't smoke no weed until the bass cradles her back to sleep. That he can stake his Mac while she takes a nap to the sweet, pretty sounds of the gangster rap. The hi-hats are angels' voices, they keep her distracted from the strangers' voices. Escape is a paradox, because the childhood is locked in that music box. Daddies drive around, mommies work night shift. Sweet dreams, sleep little precious. Lay down in that music box, escape in the sound of that music box. Daddies drive around, mommies work night shift. Sweet dreams, sleep little precious. Lay down in that music box, escape in the sound of that music box. Yeah, Daddy knows people, he's important. The guy with the suit and tie they see at the court. And it seems like he ain't trying to talk to police, but at the car wash they treat him like the star that she sees. They like Papa's big wheels, and the lollipop she gets makes her feel like a big deal. Not allowed to have it yet, gotta sit still, like the toy that she knows is gonna come with the kids' meal. She loves drive-through food, health conscious daddy buys her the juice. A little sip of soda builds the pride. Go ahead baby girl, don't spill those fries. Nuh-uh, Papa can't roll a messy office. Compulsive in the way she laid them napkins all across the seat. Never puts her feet up on the upholstery, just kicks them side to side to the beat on the radio. She sings along like Dad does. She knows all the words, but she leaves out the bad ones. Bitch. She always sings the word bitch, cause it makes her daddy laugh, it's her magic trick. And when daddy picks mommy up, they fight. They fight about money, they fight about life. So she concentrates so hard on the music and loses herself inside of the bass and the movement. Daddies drive around, mommies work night shift. Sweet dreams, sleep little precious. Lay down in that music box, escaping the sound of that music box. Daddies drive around, mommies work night shift. Sweet dreams, sleep little precious. Lay down in that music box, escaping the sound of that